Make my great grandma's 90th birthday cake with me as a teen at-home bakery owner. And I'm showing the whole entire process because this is a very important celebration and not a lot of people turn 90, so I'm very grateful to be doing this cake for her. So let's tune into the video. This is a 3-tier cake and I ended up doing 3 different flavors. The first flavor is French vanilla, the second is chocolate, and lastly we have lemon, which is my grandma's favorite cake flavor. I baked these at 325 for around 30 minutes, and once I got out of the oven I ended up shaping my cakes, and I did not know that this pan was not a 6-inch pan, so that's why the tiers look a little wonky when I'm cutting them. I ended up freezing this cake for around 3 hours, and I don't know why I didn't freeze it the day before. I wasn't thinking. I ended up just doing the cake the same exact day. Here's me stacking and icing my French vanilla tier. There was around 160 people expected at the party, so I ended up doing a 10-inch by 8 by 6-inch cake, which could be the size of a wedding cake, so I do have to add some boba straws. This is just for the support of the cake, so the bottom tier will not break because I am adding 2 tiers on top of that tier. I also make a line going on top of the cake, so I know that I have the correct stabilization. That cake is crumb coated, I go on to my next cake and put that one in the freezer. And I know the way that this lemon cake looks. I ended up cutting it a little wonky like I said in the beginning, but of course just trust the process, and now we're going on to our bigger tier. And I actually didn't have any design going into this cake. I was just gonna freestyle it. So I ended up using the party colors and I just added some pink streaks around the cake, and I'm gonna smooth it out and make it look like kind of sort of white and pink marble together. And I actually really like the effect, so I ended up doing that all across. Originally I was debating if I wanted a circle border or a square border, and I'm so glad that I chose the square because the circle would have not fit for this same. Now onto one of my favorite parts. This is so satisfying to me. I always do this to give all of my cakes a sharp edge. And once that's done, I'm aligning all of my cakes so that I know to properly stack them correctly. So I'm using a paper towel to pick up my 8-inch cake, and I'm stacking that onto my 10-inch, and now we are doing the same exact thing but with the 6-inch cake. Now that those are stacked, I can do my fill-ins. And now we are doing the design that I have been waiting to do for so long. I love the Geode design. Of course I had to try it because I literally never see anyone post these anymore. And if you didn't know, these are edible crystal candies. I ended up placing a lot of these off camera because the chocolate tier was honestly stressing me out. It kept on falling onto the icing, and putting all these little crystals are very time consuming. It probably took me like an hour and a half just to do these 4 slots. My favorite part is the gold finish. It literally brings out the whole entire cake. I was also decorating this cake the morning before the party. I put it in the fridge for a couple of hours, and now we are finally going to the venue. I always use my cake safe for all of my tiered cake orders, and thank you to my dad for helping me carry this into the venue. The venue was super nice. I kind of wish I had more videos, but thank God the cake arrived safely and everything was fine. Now here's me adding on the last finishing touch, which is a cake topper. This is how the cake turned out, and this is also the aftermath of the cake. So if you guys do want to order a cake, I'm located in Houston, Texas. Link in bio.